Welcome on in, though, YouTube. Don't mind me as I remember to delete some past recordings, because I probably do not have much room. Alright. Oh, that's a different tiny hot dog. That's not the usual one. I'll take this one, I guess. It doesn't look great, but... A new bag of fried insects from Thailand, or a pizza I feel like my elementary school would have been embarrassed to give to children. Not pie a lot. Mushroom, spinach, and truffle pie with mushed peas. Or the Nashville hot chicken sandwich with fries and a 24-ounce of Heineken. Price includes tips. God, you tip people at stadiums now? Jesus Christ, we're going too far. A pretty good-looking pepperoni pizza. Could probably use some more cheese going further up that crust, but... Or a hot dog that died in a fire. Why is that only 59%? Come on. Do the people that vote for these just not like pizza? Is that the secret? Anyway. Mince and onion pie, or... Is that chicken? I don't know. That scares me right now. I feel like I'd get sick if I ate that. Loaded fries, which seem to be loaded with chicken. Yummy. Or a lamb snack pack. Oh. These both actually look fairly tasty. I feel adventurous. Give me the lamb snack pack. Damn. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Another cheeseburger where they somehow burned the bun on it, which is just scary. Or pea whack stew. Let me... To Google. Pea whack stew. I mean, I feel like I see... I'm presuming that's like boiled bacon. Some bread. Some kind of green garnish. What look like potatoes and maybe carrot. Really, what I don't see is fucking peas anywhere in that. Okay, so it seems to be some kind of gammon, ham hock, bacon, some kind of pig. There isn't a specific Wikipedia page or recipe, though, so... I guess... Wow, people would rather the burnt burger. I can't entirely, though. Oh, the Nashville hot chicken sandwich again. Or the veggie burger. I'm assuming that's like an Impossible type veggie burger, where the burger itself is made from it, because there's clearly what looks like meat there. Wow, really? I mean, I guess it's expensive, but... But it's for cruelty-free. Din Tai Fung! Or a jacket potato with chicken curry. Let me get that. Wow, really? Only that much for that? Huh. Free oysters or the Skyline nachos? I just don't trust free oysters, I'm sorry. That seems like a good way to die. Well, let me see. Do you think people voted for the chicken curry or the sausage rolls without a sausage? Scrandle, who should have tried harder. I need to try harder on this dick. You know what? Let's do more July. What's the 16th look like? Although I will probably start taking a break from doing Scrandle at the start of every stream. I'll find some other silly little game to play. PS5 has a fucking update. Oh, hey, thanks for reminding me. I was gonna double check if Dolphin had one before the stream. Give me that pork hero. That looks yummy. Ooh, masala fries or just food that is disintegrating in gravy. Okay, Dolphin doesn't seem to need an update. Pizza logs or fish and chips with disgusting baby food. Barbecued pork with a bun, and the bun is like fucking speared on that shit. Or the cheeseburger that is mostly 3 slices of onion. Effectively lost my only reason to have Dolphin. Oof. I'm sure you could find Skies of Arcadia again if you really wanted. Give me them pepperoni and cheese rolls, the pizza rolls. With salsa dip. Ooh. I would have assumed some kind of the more traditional red sauce for pizza. Trust any of those sites. Hold on. Man, that's crazy. I just happened to remember something completely unrelated to what we're talking about that I need to DM title about. Hold on. Where was it? Hold on. Yeah, wait, hold on. Where is it? I thought I'd find it faster than this. Was it you? Also, hi, Awful. I'm sorry, I thought I'd find this faster. I saw you right before I started looking. And I was like, let me just find this really quick, then I'll say hi. Yeah, okay, this is... I also thought I'd find title in my DM list a little faster. There we go. Alright, anyway. So let me make chat slightly larger, so... There we go. Anyway, what's food has been staring on screen the whole time? Alright, we got pizza. But it looks like I'm going to assume a margarita again, even though I just feel like there should be more basil on that, but... Yeah. Oh, the UK and the smaller distances. It's probably nice, but also I've seen the roads over there. I feel like even driving 5 feet would be a pain in the ass. With a dirty burger. Beef, chicken, bacon, cheese, and onions with chips. Alright, alright. Oh, people voted that pizza, though. Yeah, I could imagine traffic in the UK makes even the seemingly smaller distances compared to what we deal with quite a pain in the ass. Cookies with a lovely Bedoy on them. My eyes in narcolepsy, also fair. Or chicken chips with piri-piri mayo. That looks lovely. Yo, 69%? Anywhere is entirely RNG based. Sorry to hear that. Poutine. I won't commit a war crime this time. Or some lovely chicken strips from Colombia. Oh, alright. Those are, some thin strips of chicken. But they do look pretty good. Poutine probably wins, but I'm going with this one. Oh, so close by 0.1%. Whew. It's a fucking racket. Baja-style dog. Onions, jalapenos, chipotle crema, green salsa crema. Alright. Alright. Or the lamb and chicken tikka naans. Well. Something narcolepsy-like. Valid, valid. I feel like people are going to be off-put by the weird sauces on this, so this would win, in addition to this probably being what I would personally enjoy eating a bit more. 85% though. Nice. Cheesy nachos that I assume have been in the freezer for the cheese to not melt at all like that, or waffle on a stick with toothpaste on it. Yo, 69%, let's go. Alright. Both I and the community seem to have done pretty good there. To get behind the wheel, yeah. No, understandable. I don't even have something that would affect my ability to be behind the wheel besides needing to wear glasses, and I hate being behind the wheel, so definitely no judgment from me there. Ooh, duck-loaded fries. Fancy. Indian meal deal. Chicken curry, chips, naan, and onion bhajis. Or the chicken Big Mac and chips. Just P. callous and uncaring forehead. God, ain't that the truth. I'm gonna go the Indian meal deal, but that chicken sandwich looks pretty damn good as well. No, it won. Alright. Chicken chips with a ketchup mayo mixed sauce. Or the O nuts.
Nut.
The cheese dog. Give me the jerk chicken. Let's not even waste too much time on that one. I might be a billionaire already. Ooh, Feijoa Tropero meal. Or the Wigan kebab. Steak sandwich or the buffalo chicken and fries? Oh. That bit of meat looks delicious, the rest of it not so much, but this, just look at all that. Kiwi and sausage pizza or the... or a drowned steak pie, mashed peas gravy. Oh, there's mint sauce in that too? Steak pie I can get behind. The pie itself looks good, but just, I mean... everything would be so soggy. Like, of course your mashed potatoes are creamy. They've been drowned in liquid for several minutes. The texture on that would be so disgusting. In addition to mashed peas being hidden in here, like a fucking undersea mine you have to avoid. Food and environment in Brazil seems amazing. At least in the nicer parts. I'm gonna put that little asterisk on it. Biscuits was... chicken gravy and biscuits. I don't know if I've had chicken gravy with biscuits. It's usually been a sausage gravy for me, but... biscuits and gravy. Hands and arms terrifies me. Valid. I feel kind of the same way with my eyesight. Like, I would be so much rather be deaf than blind, because... while I'd miss out on music... like, at least I'd still be able to play video games. Anyway, honestly, that's still a lot of gravy, but... I think part of it is that it's such a thinner gravy than it tends to be over here, that I just start thinking of how liquidy the whole thing would be. Oh, really? That one? Chicken katsu burger, or a very sad cheeseburger. Although that's not exactly an amazing chicken burger there. When they consider the blind, aw, that's upsetting to hear. I'm not surprised, though. Real issue at disability schools. Damn. Yep, just because you're disadvantaged, unfortunately, doesn't mean you're not an asshole. It's a real shame. You'd think people would be better, but every group's got its assholes. God, that is so much money for such a shit-looking pizza. Out of fucking spite. Give me that disgusting chicken burger. Oh, it's gonna be one of these, huh? That have to have an out-group? That's also fair. Let me see. So, chat, do you want the undercooked sausage roll or the overcooked sausage roll? I'll take the kiwi and sausage over that one. Could tear off the... That is true. See, and then there's this one, where there's nothing wrong with this. It's just dyed green. But I feel like the people that vote on this don't understand that food dye exists. I've caught my rants that I've already gone on about that in a different Scrandle, because I was getting all the YouTube VODs cleared out, but I have also never tried snail. I admit I would, but... Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. I've also mentioned before I would try insects, but I don't think I could try it if it still looked like a bug. You would have to make it not look like that, and then I'd gladly try it. See, that pizza doesn't look bad to me. It looks like a small slice, but that looks perfectly fine besides that. Alright, there's supposedly a cheeseburger included with this. Alright, I feel like everything else has looked like hot garbage so far, and this just looks like a fairly nice popcorn chicken and fries meal. The Greek salad looks kind of sad, but... Why is it only at, like, a third? What's wrong with that one? In gravy, put in a bug with cheese or a spicy sauce. I tried bugs. Yeah, I think the best way I would probably enjoy bugs is if you got enough of them to mash them into a patty and just made it into a burger. But it's the same way with fish. I love fish. I don't know if I could eat a fish that still looked like a fish, though. Chicken Heroes box with chips underneath. not a deconstructed chicken hero, but I bet everything in there tastes good. God, that just looks like such terrible bacon. It's like cold enough you can see like the congealed fat on it. But everything else has been fillets. Ah, fair, fair. Give me the butter chicken tikka. Honestly, both of these look pretty good. See, this is more what I feel like should probably be the amount of gravy. Like, it shouldn't be swimming in it, but you can still have a healthy coating on top of everything. Yeah, there is the price. I also have to say, I feel like no one ever votes for sausage rolls on these, which I'll admit, I don't think I've really had, like, a sausage pastry roll thing like this, but it sounds delicious to me, so I don't know what seems to be the dislike of them. Oh, but that one was apparently the only one that's ever been voted for, so fuck me, I guess. But give me the chicken tendies. See, I understand in this. This looks... God, is the packaging, like, melted onto it? Like, this is gross, but I feel like that's a health hazard. A pizza that looks like that with a sauce dip? Oh, I bet that's so fucking good. Ooh, Argentinian barbecue with unknown green. Wouldn't trust a football stadium sausage roll. That's fair. Or a sad cheeseburger. I could see it being those, but just in, like, such a large quantity that was, like, mushed together. Damn. I wasn't sure. The bun on that one looked a lot nicer. That was kind of the deciding factor on my vote. Ooh, caramel and chocolate churros. And a lot of them. I assume that, well... There's no way you get that many for £1.60, so... Or the Bombay chicken curry. Now, I will say... Oh, okay, so the coriander's in the naan, so I wouldn't like that bread. So it'd be the rice and the mango chicken chutney stuff here. I'd probably personally enjoy the churros more, but... Oh, wow, people actually went for it. All right. I wonder if that's because people thought that you would get that many churros. The second message made me miss-click, and I didn't get the ban. Damn. Chips, chicken, and chip shop curry sauce. Or a cheese and chorizo turnover. Oh. So that's basically a pizza roll, but with chorizo instead of pepperoni, and that sounds so good. After 10,000 years, I got one. Hey, let's go. Nice. Alright, we'll do a couple more, mostly so I can fucking put off playing Star Fox Adventure, which I'll also admit, I don't know if we're gonna play that game the whole time tonight, because, you know. Steak and ale pie, or... See, this is a delicious looking pizza, but if I remember right, this only scored like a 70% on it. Surely it's more voted for than this, though. Like, look how good the pepperoni looks and how yummy it is. Like, surely I hate everything. That is like that should be like next to the dictionary definition of pizza should be that image. Don't hate everything. Hate English people, you know? True. 2 patties, onion, tomato, bacon, cheese, egg, mushroom. Okay. Or the salt and pepper chicken. I'm also not sure what's on the top right there. Is that just like the toothpick with like a little frilly thing at the end, but it's like a plant colored, or too much bread on both plates? I don't know. I feel like the chicken's got a fair amount of breading. That is a fairly thick bun right there, though. I think I'd prefer that one more, so, yeah, okay. Burger would be awesome. It's not a nice looking hot dog, but it's on a burger. Does this keep happening from the Netherlands? I know occasionally it happens elsewhere, but I feel like a lot of the time I see these hot dogs on burger buns, it's from fucking the Netherlands. Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, and that fucking pulled pork. Oh, and brisket. Alright, it probably deserves a little higher ranking than that. It's just a fucking hamburger bun. Spicy chicken flatbread and a pint or sausage. I mean, that's a yummy looking sausage and a really nice looking bun. This is also... clearly you can tell what the focus of this image was. But spicy chicken flatbread. Currywurst or shawarma. I'll be honest though, I don't know if this looks that good. Like, it probably tastes fine, don't get me wrong, but that's not super photogenic there. Oh, it's also, oh my god, that is a lot of money for not a lot there. I also have not tried shawarma. A lot of this kind of food, I think the only, like, somewhat related food is I had a homemade hero for one time, but where we, like, made the tzatziki sauce and everything at home, but so I don't know exactly how authentic it wound up being, but thick olive oil dressing. Now, admittedly, I've also not had currywurst, but that's just sausage, sauce, and bread. So I kind of have a better idea of how good that tastes. Ooh, pork ramen. Chicken broth with soy sauce or the pulled pork sandwich. With what looks like onions and jalapenos. Or at least some kind of pepper. Give me the pork ramen, though. Wow, really? Fair enough. Pizza, parentheses, Papa John's tagged in tweet. Or the Bull Pit Beast. That is a photo this is an advertising photo right here. Not the best looking pizza. It doesn't look terrible. And I also, you know, would prefer almost any topping over just cheese pizza, but give me this, though. This scored higher than that lovely pizza slice from earlier. Are you kidding me? Papa John's? Just basic cheese pizza? God, I hate the English. Churros with Nutella or garlic fries and cheese pizza. Now, admittedly, 8 pounds more than that, so I kind of understand, but because the sizing was off, probably. I could see that. See, are you kidding me with the 32%? Is that really just because of the price? Oh. Give me this hot dog over the plastic poisoning. Soy and honey beef brisket. Huh. With waffle chips and a Scotch egg. Or a curry in a cup with a pint. Soy and honey beef brisket. That sounds real good. Damn good looking. Also true. Have not had a scotched egg either. What was July 31st? Chinese chicken wraps. Which really, I have no idea what this would taste like. Or sausage and bread. With a bit of mayonnaise or something. That is really good looking sausage, but the basic slice of bread just always throws me off with this. I guess the Chinese chicken wrap? Whatever's in that? I could have tried to figure that out, but one of the best looking Zeros Kenya I've seen, admittedly. Meal I make to go does. Double fried chicken burger with cheese. God. That is absolutely disgusting in a positive way. I again, wouldn't like the cheese on it, but... This is what I'm talking about sometimes during this, when I bring up sometimes food looks disgusting in a bad way or a good way. Like, that is an absolute abomination in the good way where you feel disgusting afterward, but you were like, that tasted so damn good. And you're like, I can't eat this more than once every 5 months or my lifespan will go down. You know what? I'm happy to eat it anyway. Yeah. Oh, that won it. Again, I just don't like how their bacon looks. It always looks like gross and boiled and... A very mediocre but non-offending hot dog or a taqueria soft tacos. With, it looks like some kind of little strip steak things. Yeah, it's a little pricey. Tomatoes, a very small amount of onion. Whatever green sauce we got. Dairy milk donut or loaded fries. Give me the loaded fries. Minus cheese, please. Chicken curry and chips. Admittedly, besides the photogenic little spurt of the white stuff. It's the freaking tomatillo sauce. I mean, no. Or a mini pizza. That almost scored as well as the fucking pizza slice from earlier. A Victoria sponge. Okay. Or a circumcised hot dog. With toasted bun. They did toast the bun, it looks like. Tex-Mex enjoyers saddened. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, in quotes. That is a toasted bun where they didn't push down a little bit on the middle section, so it was just the edges that were against the pan, but... I'd try that little sponge cake for £1. Oh yeah, you know what? I also want to check out, how's the polls going? Alright, it's pretty close on the Pokemon randomizer poll. Currently Heart Gold, Soul Silver does lead, though. And, very split on the what should replace Expedition 33 poll. I might try and figure out something else and then have people vote between Beyond Two Souls and that something else, but I have no idea what that something else would be, so. And they microwave the dog. True. Steak pie with gravy. Once again, I think it's mostly these cardboard containers. I bring it up every time, but I feel like I feel like that would just soak through and start dripping out of it. Maybe not so much that one, because it's not like, well, maybe. Or fish and chips with a pint. Not a lot of fish, a decent amount of chips. Does look pretty good in general. This one may have won? Okay. Woo, close. Chicken tandoori pie or the pepperoni pizza twist? As crazy prices the US. It partially depends on where in the US and a couple other places, but I feel like the craziest prices I've seen were in the US. I gotta be honest, every time I see this out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, ooh, strawberry pie. I've never had chicken tandoori. I've never had Indian food, and I really should. And I keep meaning to, but I just never am at a good moment to. Pepperoni pizza twist. Steak and chips in a red wine gravy. Fancy. Or a pork sandwich. Really good looking pork sandwich too. That's a good bun. That is also nice looking steak. But yeah. Oh, so close to perfect. What did I get wrong on that again? Oh, the fucking bacon cheeseburger. Damn it. Damn me not liking cheese, so it just always looks gross to me. Alright, let's do one more, then I'll play the bad Star Fox game. Well, it's May 1st. Awesome pricey Indian place here with some of the most tender lamb chop. Ooh. I would gladly do that. Ooh, freebie sausage and a pint? Sure. Was the bread free, though? Red Leicester-filled sausage roll. Or pulled pork loaded chips. This one? Okay. Pulled pork hot dog, probably. God damn it, England. Or the sad Brazilian pizza. Pulled pork and beef sandwiches with gravy. 3 sandwiches with pints of Stella, $13.50. Oh, or the Qatar sad continental breakfast. Wings and chips. Not sponsored, by the way. Yeah, that sausage is a little unfortunately colored. Wood. Just the right size, though. The double bacon and pulled pork cheeseburger. Or pollo a la brasa. Grilled chicken and rice. I feel like this is not a good photo. I can't... You just have the view of the inside of the chicken. I can't really tell if it's got, like, sauce stuff on it, if it's just, like, seasoned. I feel like this won, but this might be better if it was, like, more of a better photo, but... Cook for the thickness, true. Oh, no, that won. All right. Roast pork stuffing and gravy in a baguette, or the loaded hash browns. See, they've got, like, cheese sauce, and then, like, the unmelted shredded cheese on top of it. Like... Gotta protest. Even as someone who doesn't like cheese, like, what are you doing? Yorkshire pudding wrap filled with sausages and stuffing with a pot of gravy. Or a steak sandwich. Oh, that's a yummy looking steak sandwich. Black garlic mayo, rocket, onion rings, and chips. I would eat either. Oh my god, that price though. I just noticed that. Woo! That's a shame because this would be very tasty, I bet. Roast potatoes with beef brisket gravy. Alright. Oh, very close. Those potatoes were looking yummy. Alright, we are told that underneath all this cheese is a double ribeye burger or something a lunch lady would get fired at for serving at an elementary school. Okay. Goodbye, YouTube. I'm gonna play the bad furry game for a little bit. Something wrong with that ribeye. True.